welcome back. Today I just wanted to do a quick update with you and show you how everything is doing underneath my grow lights. This is going to include my eucalyptus, which I have upstairs here. I also have my Lisianthus. We have snapdragons on the shelf. I just started to wake up some tubers so I can hopefully take some cuttings. I have my coneflower as well. And then down in the basement, we have our ranunculus that are doing fantastic. They need to stay down there because it's a little bit cooler, but I just wanted to show you what everything is looking like because I know I had some people asking how my Lisianthus are doing. And hey, if you're new here, my name is Kristy. I am located in Western Massachusetts, Zone 6A, and we are going into our second year selling flowers at my roadside flower stand. So a lot of firsts are happening this year. I've never grown echinacea. I've never grown Lisianthus. I've never grown ranunculus. So Lisianthus, I know, was super stressful for me waiting for those to take off, especially with the pelleted seeds, but I actually had some good germination, so now it's just keeping them alive until I can plant them out. So I'm going to show you my grow racks upstairs, and then we'll head to the basement so you can see how everything else is growing. So upstairs, I actually have 3 grow racks. I have this one right behind me. Right now, it's just kind of used for storage, but this is what I like to use for my vegetables, especially my peppers and tomatoes. They have 3 sets of lights instead of 2. And then I do have a smaller one, which was actually what I used my first year starting my vegetable garden. That worked out perfectly. And then a table is all I needed, especially since I was just starting out. That one right now has my eucalyptus on it. And then I do have a bigger rack upstairs as well. And that right now holds a lot of my heat mats. And then I do have my Lisianthus on there. Each shelf has 3 lights. These are just linkable ones that I purchased on Amazon. The ones actually behind me are shop lights from Costco, and then my ranunculus in the basement, I also just purchased some more shop lights from Costco as well, and I love those. So I wish I knew about shop lights before I purchased, the seed starting grow lights, because those were super expensive, and the shop lights work just as fine, and they are a lot cheaper. And I also feel like they can cover some more space. First, we're gonna head to my eucalyptus. It's on my smaller rack, and then I'll show you everything else on my larger one, and then we'll head to the basement. All right, so here is my smaller one. I just have them up top, but we have our baby eucalyptus. As you can see, I did not have every single cell germinate, but this one had a lot better results. So I do plan on taking some out. I do have some that started, like this one, for instance, a lot later than the other ones. So this is the baby blue, and then over here is silver dollar. And the silver dollar one did super good. I'm trying to let them dry out in between so they are not staying too moist, but as you can see, I have a lot of pockets over here, but some have more than 1 seed, so I'm going to prick them out. But I mean, this for me is more than enough. So these are all of my eucalyptus. Now here we have my larger mat. On the bottom shelf, I have a heat mat, and then I have one right here. I do have a table I move it over to if I need the space, but let's check out our Lisianthus seedlings. So they're doing pretty good. I even had this one destroyed because that's where my probe was, and one is growing deep within there. So we'll see how that does. But if I can get my phone to focus, we have our seedlings, and they're starting to put on growth. I mean, yes, there is going to be the algae on top. I'm not too concerned, but they are doing pretty good. And I have not fertilized them yet. I just watered them today. Again, I try and let these dry out as well in between. But yeah, they're doing pretty good. I'm actually super happy with my results. All right, right below is going to be my coneflower. I think I have one that pops through, and then I just did snapdragons the other day, so those are on the heat mat as well. And then if we slowly go up top, I just took some of my dahlias out of storage because we have a horrible snowstorm, and I'm freaking out about them being in my basement for a few days because it's a lot warmer. So I took some, and I'm going to try and take some cuttings. I got a lot of these from a local grower here. She sold me some tubers, and then I got some from the Martha Flower Farm as well. So we're going to hopefully get some cuttings. I have 3 more bins that I need to go through, but I'm going to do those tomorrow because I'm running out of time with nap time. But we're going to go head downstairs to the basement so you can see the ranunculus. All right, and here are my ranunculus. So lots of sprouting. I'm not going to put these outside until March. I might pot them up later. We'll see, into those little 3-inch pots. But I do have them under 1 shop light from Costco. It gets up to 10,000 lumens. Usually my other ones are 5,000, and I'll put 2 per rack. I just put these up a little bit higher than I would like, but I only wanted to get 1 light here. The rest will be going somewhere else. So I had 1 to spare, but yeah, we're getting some great little sprouts here, and I'm trying to keep them moist but not too soggy. It's nice and cool down here. It's around 55 degrees or so. So yeah, I am super thrilled with how these are turning out. So we have some white, a pastel mix, some half-clone marshmallow. I have more white over here. So it's going to be great. All right, everyone, I hope you enjoyed seeing those updates. I hope to do this more frequently, hopefully like every other week, especially while we will be adding a lot more underneath the grow racks. We have a lot of seeds that we are starting in February, and I would love for you to join in. So go ahead and make sure that you hit like and subscribe and hit that bell button so you can stay updated and see all the things that we are growing for this year's roadside flower stand. And I can't wait to take you along. So until next time, happy gardening. Bye.